Ah,
Hi.
what up, my sister from?
How you doing? Oh my God.
Man, it's been
So
a minute.
you don't even really know how far back this relationship go. We grew up on the same street, like
Literally.
you know. His
Oh, wow.
grandmother and my grandmother a few doors down from each other, and now I'm 52, so you got to be close.
Yeah, and God willing, I'll be 53 this year.
Wow, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You good? I know you good.
I am always.
Yeah, motivational speaker / entrepreneur, powerhouse.
All that, and I've written 2 books since you saw me last. I'm an author now.
Oh,
yes.
Shoot.
One is called Your Mind is Magic. You know, I had to get it right here. Your Mind is Magic.
Oh, she had it ready. There you go.
Yeah. What is it about?
Well, Your Mind is Magic is about our mind. We don't realize that, it'll get real deep. But I know y'all had that contact, but we don't realize that when, the kingdom of heaven that's within us is your mind. Your mind. We have the power to bring anything that we want into our life. It's already been given to us by God. So that's my second book. My first book is called My Spiritual Smile, which is more about the me that you knew and, the murder of my grandmother and the things that I went through and running down to your grandparents' house the day of the murder. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, no, I was there. I was out there.
Yeah. So, and it's just about how I navigated through that post-traumatic stress and how it affected my life in a negative way. And how I had to find certain tools in order to pull myself out of that, because there was a lot, depression and a whole lot of things that went on after that. So yeah.
Kam is also an author. Kam, do you have a copy of your book near you?
Hold on one second.
Okay. Well, until Kam's book comes, I did it.
Yeah, what's the name of your book?
It's called 12 Years Aside, bitch.
What?
It's about a woman who's been the best side girl for her dude for 12 years.
Okay.
I kind of took 12 slaves and mixed it together.
Okay, so it's called 12 Years of Side. Okay, well, congratulations.
Yeah. Very powerful
on Amazon?
So that's that's a joke. That's a comedian right there. So.
I don't think I know. I don't know how I know you, but Gooch, we met. I don't know if we met in person years ago, but I know you some kind of way. I don't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, Gooch is a West Coast, West Los Angeles rap vet.
Yeah, you book ready, brother? Okay.
But so you got the first book, and then you was telling me, the second book, but then you was telling me about the first book.
Yeah, the first book is my signature book. It's My Spiritual Smile. And the reason why it's entitled My Spiritual Smile is because, me and my personality on the outside, I'm always smiling, as the owner of Raised by SaBrina. And now in this new selfie world, I'm smiling all the time on the outside. Right. But on the inside, until I had went back and really did the work to deal with the post-traumatic stress of that incident and the abandonment of my mother and all of those things, until I dealt with that, I wasn't able to really smile from the inside. So that it's about my spiritual smile, that internal joy,
So how did you dig? What did you do? What kind of, like say light work or internal work, whatever labels that. What did you do? Therapy, self-therapy? What did you do to pull it out? Well,
first I had to get to a point where I understood that it all lied with me, meaning the tools. Sometimes we're waiting on God, but he already gave us the tools. So once I realized I had the tools, which is why the book is called Tools, the subtitle is Tools for Mental and Emotional Transformation. First thing I did, and I don't know who's on here, what y'all believe, but I just have to tell you my truth. My grandmother raised Church of God in Christ. That's all we knew. Yeah. But just pray about it wasn't enough. I was still in a lot of pain. So I had to actually step foot out of the Christian church. I traveled to Bali, Indonesia. I traveled to Egypt. I traveled to Istanbul, Turkey. I went to the different spiritual centers. You have to really go figure out what God means to you.
Right.
So when I did, I realized that, and understand, I don't believe in throwing the baby out with the bathwater. So I'm very grateful, actually, for my Christian upbringing, because during my times of sadness and depression, had it not been for that, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So everything has a place. However, I had to step just a little bit out that box and realize, like, why am I still suffering? Why am I still in pain? Why is this the memory of this keep coming back? And so when I went to the different countries, the first thing I realized how different they are than America. It's like they're not as egotistical in how in being concerned about how other people honor God. What I learned was God is within us. The tools are within us. The trauma, the pain, the murder of my grandmother, Kam, only happened one day, but I have relived it in my mind 150,000 times.
Yeah.
Re-traumatizing myself, re-traumatizing. The abandonment of my mother was something I took on. It had nothing to do with me. She was an addict. She don't even remember it. So once I realized that I was giving power, to people and certain things and situations, then I was able to take control, use the power that God gave me to say, you know what? Stop pressing play, SaBrina. Stop going back and reliving the day of the murder. Stop going back and telling yourself that you're not valuable because your mama didn't want you. You know what I'm saying? She don't even remember half the stuff she did. It wasn't just me. She abandoned 6 kids.
Right.
So I developed tools, and I keep prefacing this because I already know that everybody does not believe in everything that other people believe in, okay? But once I started to learn that we are vibrational beings, and when we get up in the morning, we have a choice whether we want to vibrate high or vibrate low. And that simply means whether we want to take on the weight of the world, remind ourselves of everything we ever been through, self-sabotage, that's vibrating low. So like attracts like. You go out into the world vibrating low, all sad and depressed and, don't believe in them. I believe in abundance, honey. I'm a little black girl. I'm a little black girl from Compton. Statistically, according to statistics, I'm not supposed to be a successful business owner, homeowner, damn sure not an author. Or,
I'm a witness. I bear witness.
So I started using tools, meaning I don't know. I really don't know. So just when I say this, I don't know what exactly you believe in now, I just know that you probably was raised Christian just like me.
Yeah,
So therefore, when you raised that way, there's a part of you that's scared to death to step out the Christian box because you think you're cheating on Jesus. You know what I'm saying? We're scared to go venture out. We're scared to, it's blasphemous. It's stuff we're scared. So once I got past that fear and I started opening my mind to understanding that we're put here, maybe, we're put here on earth to have our own individual experience, and maybe we're supposed to have heaven here while we're here. Maybe we're not supposed to suffer. Maybe we have abundance here.
Maybe you're right. Maybe that's exactly what I think.